So if you're someone like me who's not really enthusiastic about love stories, I would highly suggest to watch this one. This sweet love story is for sure to win your hearts. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, then hi, this is The Storyteller. Here we review stories in the form of doodling, and if that's something that excites you, then do not forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And the movie that we're going to be discussing today is Madhuram. Yes, I clearly forgot the H in Madhuram. But this sweet movie is directed by Ahammed Khabeer and has Joju George, Shruti Ramachandran, Indrans and Arjun Asokan in the lead roles. Okay, now coming to the story and writing of this movie. The entire movie is set in a hospital where different bystanders of different patients come together and become friends while they wait for their patient to get discharged. So you see, the interesting thing is that each of these characters have their own personal stories that keeps happening. They all have their individual personal reasons to be there at the hospital. And I must say, this whole hospital concept is something that's very new and fresh to me, which I really liked. Their individual stories also has a lot of focus. And what I really liked is that we don't get to see any of the patients of these individuals, except for, of course, Joju's towards the end. And that's something nice. Another interesting thing about the storytelling in this movie is that there's no particular start or end to this movie. I mean, of course there is, technically. I mean, this entire movie is just a phase in the life of these characters. And even though there is a particular start to this movie and an end to this movie, that doesn't show that it's the end of the life of these characters. You see, it has a very semicolon end and not a full stop ending, which is very nice. This story also plays a lot with your emotions, and overall, guys, like, the story is great, the characterization is great, and the emotions are genuinely on point. So overall, this has been a great effort from the writing and storytelling perspective. Now coming to performances, Joju George completely stole the show for me. To see this man doing a romantic character won my heart and made the movie for me. He was effortlessly so good and felt like I was traveling with his character the most in this movie. Not to mention his relation with Shruti, who has also done a fabulous job in her character. Their love story seemed so pure, so beautiful, nothing cheesy, nothing forced, just so organically beautiful. I mean, for someone who doesn't like romantic movies, I kept saying "aww" throughout the movie. You're actually able to feel the pain with Joju in this movie, which is a brilliant win. Indrans has also done a beautiful job. I mean, he shows the love from an old person's perspective, which really hits you hard. Same goes for Arjun, who does a very believable job with his character. I love how the characterization of each of these characters is very different. I mean, they're all belonging from different age groups, and hence their perspectives are also shown in a beautiful way. And the best part is that all of them are able to showcase their characters so very differently from each other. Overall, I think the casting choice and the performance bits were absolutely brilliant for this movie. Okay, now coming to the technical bits, I really felt the cinematography was amazing. It was really good. Now, since a huge part of this movie is shot in the hospital, I think it was very important for them to show it in a particular way. And I think they did a great job at it. I mean, I literally could feel the rush in the hospital, or those scenes, where the billing was done, the chaos of that. Different areas of the hospital, be it even the canteen or even the place where all the bystanders had to stay. I think all of that was captured really well. I really felt we were in that scene with them, in that environment. So I think that's a huge win. The cuts of the movie or the editing didn't seem so problematic to me. I mean, they did take an element of the past and the present, and they tried drawing parallels between Sabu's life and Kevin's life. I'll be honest, at the start, I didn't really connect so much with the past and the present timelines that they played around with. But towards the end, where they drew the parallels between Sabu and Kevin, I really liked that. I think that was great editing. But of course, what stood out for me from the technical side is definitely the music. I think the music uplifted this movie to another level. The music genuinely touches the heart. And remember when I said that this movie plays a lot with your emotions? A huge culprit for that is the music. I think the music is brilliantly on point. It's soulful and beautiful and genuinely touches your heart and pricks it as well. For me in this movie, what really stood out is the concept. I mean, the whole thing being in a hospital and how bystanders come in and how they become close and they become a family during one of the most hardest times of their lives. I have to say, it's such a new and fresh concept. It was brilliant to watch. The second, of course, being the love story. I mean, I don't know what it is about this particular love story, but it genuinely touched my heart. It's just so beautiful. And the last, of course, being the emotions and the way they play with it. If we can feel the pain or the happiness of a particular character, I think that's when we mark the success of a movie. And I truly, truly felt that. And honestly, on zooming out, I think it's these three elements that makes the sweetest composition for this movie. This is indeed a raw and authentic movie with amazing performances in the forefront. You don't have to be a particular genre lover to actually watch this movie. This is indeed a bittersweet movie and I would highly recommend it to every single person there. I'd give this movie a good 4 stars out of 5. Do watch this movie, or if you've watched it, don't forget to let me know what you guys felt about the movie in the comment section below. If you like this video, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for your time and your valuable comments that you guys keep pouring in every video. Thank you for making my year a lot more special than how it usually is. I'll see you guys next week with a new movie. Till then, with lots of love, it's your storyteller. And guys, Happy New Year. Bye.